Pupunta po kami ngayon sa Amerika. Ayan. Ayan yung Amerika. Ayan yung US. Madam, papicturean mo muna ako dun sa US. Asal ngi. Then, si Clinton. Welcome. Sanitize first before you in. Liberty, ano yan? Life, liberty, and the Vice President of the United States.
American aspiration is on display in these pavilions and advocate for innovation and together with nations throughout the
Nice job. Okay, so you guys together?
Yeah,
four. Okay, all right. Give us 1 second. And then you guys can all hop on right around here. Just stick together and just leave space.
Okay.
Hop right on. Perfect.
This spirit of freedom, exploration, and aspiration has inspired generations of Americans.
Thank you, madam. Ayan. Hoy, ngumiti kayo para ano? Ano man titingnan natin dito? Wala naman ata.
Tapos hindi ka nang mahaba yung pila.
We're here in American Pavilion. Ano yan? Ba't may ganyan?
Continue to chart new courses to make the impossible possible as we strive to create a more perfect union.
Si Clinton. Si ano ba yun? Clinton.
Ano yung kanya? Pauusod.
Hello. Nandito kami sa USA Pavilion. Ayan ang nakikita nyo, ang kamay ni Liberty of Statue.
Benjamin Franklin, American founder, scientist, inventor, and diplomat wrote, "As we enjoy great advantages from the invention of others, we should
Madam, hindi mo
Magaling
Achievement of one goal should be the strength of...
Ano? Ano? Ay, sabi mo doon? Sabi mo? The strange? Starting point of another.
At the 1893 Chicago World's Fair, Nikola Tesla illuminated the world.
Nikola Tesla.
A new technology.
Sino kilala mo yan, madam? Kung sino yan?
American invention that now electrifies our world.
Dito ng lolo lang.
Modern mobility arrived when the Ford Motor Company revealed
Si Nikola Tesla.
Ayan o.
the car was now within
That's
reach
the car
of
of my
many,
brother.
bringing the world closer to their home. Mobility was dramatically expanded by the emergence of the jet age. Air travel changed our perspective of the world below as it became more affordable, resulting in a world in which we more readily impacted one another. The dawning of the space age brought new perspective. The Saturn V rockets that powered Americans to the moon helped us see our world from afar for the first time, allowing us to witness how beautiful our world is. The digital age brought personal computing and the internet into the offices, homes, in hands of people around the globe. Envisioned and developed by American dreamers, the internet makes it possible to share ideas far and wide, nearly instantaneously. There are 3.2 billion computers built into the smartphones that sit in the pockets and palms of people everywhere. Immediate access to information has created a new world that continues to change the way we live, conduct business, and envision tomorrow. Freedom affords us the opportunity to dream, to share, and to create. Invention depends upon both.
Ito naman, nag-ano na naman.
Mag-hi lang naman ako eh. Kasi gusto yun ang
Ay,
may minsan.
yan yung may-ari ng Apple. Oh.
CEO
of Apple. Yeah.
CEO.
Hindi pala yung naka-play, visit. Sandali, hindi ko na-play yung... Ay, yung mga sarili natin. Kaway-kaway, kaway-kaway. Sino yun? Baka yung Diyos na sinasabi mo?
Wala. Diyan yung sa may labas, sa may ano,
make sure that in cases of emergency, we can get these medical products and blood products to these health facilities very quickly.
Zipline's mission is that where you live should not determine whether you live. We're trying to build the first logistics system that serves all humans.
Kanina pating.
The American spirit of freedom, exploration, and aspiration continues to inspire even the youngest mind.
Hello.
They hold the promise of a bright future, creating new and sustainable industries that mobilize society toward a better tomorrow. Always asking, what's next? Today, mobile technology impacts all aspects of our
Madam, ako picturean mo dito, dali.
The same tech that powers smart devices is impacting in ways that were not possible just 10 years ago. As the impact
Picturean mo ako dito.
of the crisis is felt globally, understanding changing weather patterns and increasing risk.
The goal of NanoX is to use the harsh and unique environment of space to help mitigate some of the greatest.
Hydrogen isotopes. The combined heat generated can reach 55 million degrees Celsius. And for the briefest moment, a star is born, housed safely within the confines of the lab, and all in about 5 microseconds. These experiments are leading us to sustainable, safe, and clean energy that will power the 21st century and energize our future. Since the invention of the automobile, cities and towns have evolved around the convenience of the car, bringing us to a crossroads in the current age of the commute. With the introduction of autonomous vehicles, we are reevaluating how mobility solutions factor into our everyday life. It's a future that will reinvent transportation, but is not only confined to cars. Getting from A to B will be different as next-generation vehicles take to the skies. This autonomous revolution will empower a new form of mobility, one that creates opportunities for everyone to determine their own future. It's a future driven by American technology. Breakthroughs that have produced GPS, cloud computing, and advances that will continue to change and improve life as we know it. America is leading exploration of the final frontier with a new generation of space flight that is set to take humans back to the moon and beyond. All together, our industry is launching high-speed internet constellations, bringing broadband internet to all parts of our world, and even launching home-sized CubeSats to low Earth orbit, providing important data to help farmers protect biodiversity, predict storms, and even send tourists into space. American companies are launching astronauts and cargo on this program includes the establishment of both a base camp at the Moon's South Pole and gateway outposts in lunar orbit. Through the various accords, the United States will work with our international partners to establish a safe, peaceful, and prosperous future in deep space. Throughout the decade, we will study more of the moon than ever before, learning more about its history and our own home planet. Together, we'll create a future where American technologies and global collaboration fuel opportunity, mobility, and sustainability from the earth to the moon. And now, far beyond.
Si Joe Biden, oh.
Much bigger than it's one of the size on control or the freezer. Hello everybody, please come into the center of the room.
Sa Mars?
I'll tell you a bit more about the rover here in the middle. So please come into the room. I'm going to tell you a little story once everybody gets upstairs. Feel free to check out things in this room.
Sir, hawakan mo na yung ano ng
More,
Mars.
I promise.
Ganyan pala yun.
Hello, welcome. Gather around the middle here. I'm going to tell you about this rover once everybody gets upstairs. Hang on tight if you'd like to hear that. So here in the landed on Mars in 2004, where it was only expected to survive 3 months. It ended up working for 14 years instead, making it one of our most successful missions ever. And which is why we have it on display here for you today.
Nakalumabas siya dito doon. Nung nakarang punta namin ni Ate Jen, lumabas siya doon. Naka-break.
And from this angle, my angle, you'll be able to see a selfie Perseverance took on Mars on our photo wall over there. Finally, if you haven't already, I recommend you have a look at my colleague in the TV screen on that wall over there. We have an actual piece of the moon and a piece of Mars on display, both of which were letter QR codes on this table here. You can scan to learn how to do so. This offers free academic advising for studying in the United States, and Education USA has offices in Dubai and major cities around the world. Finally, as you have here, you can cut out our double glass doors to see our full-size replica of the Falcon 9 SpaceX rocket, and get your passport stamped in the gift shop. Thank you so much for visiting us.
Ayan guys, ayan guys, lumabas na ka. Hinipo ko yung ano, yung bato ng Kalawakan. Bato ata ni Darna yun eh.
Wala siya dyan.
Hinahanap niya yung jowa niya dito. Ewan ko nasan yun.
Ayan, picturean mo yan.
Kaya malungkot sa may French.
Jowa niya, pero hindi alam.
Ayan. Ayan yung rocket.
Ay, tapos nahulog sa
Hindi mo kumakain sila sa init eh. Gusto nila.
As in. Pag may tanong ka sa kanya, sasagutin mo lahat.
Sino?
Yun nga.
Paano mo nakuha yung number nun? Ikaw na naman ang kumuha.
Diba? Yung ID niya nakatalikod niya yung sabi namin ni Ate Ann. Kasi si Ate Ann gusto magpa-picture.
Pinalo pa kanya. Nag-message ka na.
Nag-review man siya minsan.
Guys, eto na. Pipila na kami para magpatatak ng aming passport.
Oo, tapos
Ayan, tatatakan na. Ayan guys, may tatak na siya. USA.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.